Good day, this is the Internet Television Network News Center. I'm Lauren Goldman.
I'm Sean Marks.
And I am Matt Rao with the weather.
Topping our news today. It's been over 150 years since trains first started chugging on tracks around the world. Things have come a long way from one of the first trains, the Rocket, to the most advanced high-speed trains in the world like Amtrak's Acela and the French TGV. Trains that went from Kansas to Maine at the turn of the century were steam trains. It took 3.5 days to get across the country. Of course, today it only takes a few hours by plane. Trains were not only a slow way to get across the country and back then, but dirty and hot too. It wasn't until 1934 when the streamlined diesel-powered Burlington Zephyr, which debuted here in Chicago, introduced modern features like air conditioning and dome cars. Sean?
Thanks, Lauren. Drought continues to play the heart of the country. The driest area is centered on Kansas. The drought started in April. Since then, there has been virtually no rain at all. Wells are drying up, fields are nothing but dust, and farmers have little to harvest. Prairie fires are rapid, sometimes causing structures to burn as well. Fighting these fires is nearly hopeless since there is so little water available. More details about a family's fire misfortune later.
Matt Rowe joins us to give us more details about that drought and outlook for some rain. Matt?
Thanks, Lauren. Drought's definition can be thought of in a number of ways, by farmers, people at large, and by weathercasters. But it all comes down to a lack of rainfall, and that's what's been going on for some time out on the plains. This is due to a persistent weather pattern across the mid-America. That pattern could be stalled by many factors, including the famous El Nino effect. There have been numerous dry spells in the last 100 years, the most notable being the Dust Bowl of the 1930s, in which it said that half of America blew away. We've been tracking the weather here on radar and satellite, and haven't seen virtually a single cloud. Luckily, droughts are usually limited in area, and our area is in for some pretty nice weather for the next couple of days. Here's our 5-day forecast. Today it'll be a high of 45 degrees and a low of 44. It'll be a high of 75 degrees and a low of 44. Throughout the week, it'll be a high of through the 70 for the low 75s and a low of the upper 30s. On Wednesday, you can see that there's going to be some rain, but it'll be 75 degrees at the high and 45 at the low. That's all from the Weather Center. Back to you, Lauren.
Thanks, Matt. Now with the breaking news story, we go live via satellite to a farm out in Kansas Plains for a report on a family's fire tragedy. Here's Vincent Marino with the details.
Hi, this is Vince Marino, and we are here with Farmer Jacob at his neighbor's farm in the heartland of America. Could you tell us, Farmer Jacob, about the fire?
My barn caught on fire during a brief thunderstorm in the middle of a drought. Lightning hit the barn, and since it was so dry, it caught on fire instantly.
Was this barn special?
No, it was just a regular Kansas Plains barn, but it was sad too since it took me 3 months to build that barn. I remember hitting my finger with my hammer when we were putting it up 78 times.
Was anyone hurt in the fire?
Luckily, no. Our dogs, Nick and Lottie, alerted us to the blaze. The animals almost got cooked, but I was able to get them out just before the roof caved in. We're also lucky to have great neighbors who are helping us out in this difficult time. They're boarding our animals here in their barn.
What kind of animals do you have?
Well, we have a cow whose name is Mame and her calf Moonbeam. We also have other animals, sheep, pigs, chicken, as well as our cat Seal.
What are your plans now?
We will be rebuilding and hope to complete our new barn by August.
Thank you for telling us your story. We're sorry to hear of your tragedy. This is Vince Marino reporting live from near of the Jacobs farm out on Kansas Plains. Now back to the Internet Television Network news studio.
Thanks, Vince. That wraps up our show for today.
Thanks for watching. Good day. Yeah, that was a good show.